Hello everyone, it's God Nevers. Today I want to talk to you guys about how I get into real estate, right? So that's what I'm going to talk about. So let us dive right in and we'll just get this out of the way. So how I get into real estate is, first, I always involve in sale. My background is from Jamaica, and as you know, most Jamaican selling is just something that most Jamaican people do in our country. So I grew up in a family where everybody does sales. But in Jamaica, I was, doing sales there, selling. But then when I came over here in America here, my father, he turned to be a realtor. He turned into a realtor. So that caught my attention. But what was the coolest thing for me when he turned a realtor is that I followed him and see him take a picture for his real estate card, his ID, which we have. Let me show you one. Sorry. Your card. The simplest thing as the card, you know. So he got his card, and I thought it was cool just to impress people with it. Like, I thought it was a cool thing. So for me to have my own card, and when I meet somebody now, it would be easier to hand over the card to someone, and it make you feel more professional having a card. And that's where it's all begin. So I didn't jump into real estate then. I did kind of leave my dad, find a place, and while I'm at the place, I was working in the nursing field, and then the urge of selling, because I have that background, I decided that I was going to take the real estate exam and then, pass it. But in that time process, I didn't take the exam because I wanted to do real estate, but I want to buy a house for myself. So because I want to buy a house for myself, that's how really I get into real estate. I wanted to become a realtor to buy a house. That's why I get into real estate, to buy a house. So I went and take the exam, and I got into real estate after when I took the exam. And my first company which I started off at was Century 21. And I worked there for a while, and then I think 6 months or maybe close to a year. And then I left from there, and then I go to Keller Williams. And then I think I stayed at Keller Williams for maybe 1 or 2 years. Because I didn't want to, know how every company work. When you get into a company, you want to know how this company work or that company work. And the difference between at the time when I was working Century 21 and I left, it was a split I didn't understand. And when I get my first paycheck, I was looking at it saying like, man, I might as well stay at my 9 to 5 job if I'm going to get this. That's what I felt at that time, because I did so like a co-op, and I was a buyer's agent on the side, and the commission which I get and the split, we go down through that on another day. When I think I make a video on that about the split. I think I probably did make a video about that, but yes. So now I become a realtor, and I was trying to target buying in a new home. So I get the MLS. So I started looking at houses, get happy to buy a house. And my experience with buying a house is probably not like how buyers buy a house, because my experience was more, even though I'm a realtor and I could see house, right? A good thing I brought someone with me, because I want to buy anything which I go into. If I go to this house, I want this. If I go to this house, I want this. If I go to this house, I want, when it's new and the real estate market open up to you, and you get to understand, so all we need to do is just make a call and go look at a house and use the buyer. You actually looking to buy a house. Oh my God, it coming like you're a kid in a candy store. you get mad excited over everything, and that freedom of going and looking at houses and looking at this and looking at that, and you get so excited because um not that you have an agent in between, it's just you personally going and you have the money and you're trying to buy your first home. So that was a crazy experience right there. Get happy. So when I bought the house, I I decided that I was gonna just try real estate out and see how it work. And believe it or not, I think I become so good at real estate. I wasn't even trying to, go as far but because it's sales and it's something that I do in Jamaica before, I find that selling is just something which I like and I'm good at it. So I just stay in real estate. And it's been like 16, 17, maybe 18 years now I've been doing real estate. And I'm so happy that I choose that career. So for you, if you are considering being a realtor, um, I would say give it a try. You might end up love it. And that's it. Well, thank you very much. I mean, I'm going to have another video coming out soon. So thank you for your time. Have a great day. And again, I'll see you on another one.